Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene for the Bucks. The intimidation of Giannis Antetokounmpo, an absolute force in the NBA. He's joined by playmaker Eric Bledsoe as they get ready for game time at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. Bucks, Pacers, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lopez.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about his mental makeup. They say he's an incredible person, great to be around, the most positive guy they've ever played with. So, Kevin, if anyone can come back from this, he can.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it, but also dribble handoff, make decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your guards and your quicker players to slash and find those gaps.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for Indiana, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Warren with the ball. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Sabonis. From 12 feet out. The rebound by Middleton. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to Boston. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the 3 off target. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo outside. From 11 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
Giannis kicks to Matthews. The pass to Middleton. Sabonis with the steal. Stolen by Bledsoe. Back to Antetokounmpo. Moves back up, and he lays it up and in. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Brogdon outside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Matthews. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold, and then take what the defense gives you.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin, you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there. Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Giannis passes to Bledsoe. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Poke loose. And Matthews kicks to Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Warren finds Brogdon. Here's Oladipo. Releases. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. From deep. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pacers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brogdon against Bledsoe. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Antetokounmpo. A quick shot there and it's off target. So Oladipo will bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Brogdon. Oladipo outside. Back to Turner. Takes a 3. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks leading by 7. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, T.J. Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Now, here's Brogdon, following the miss by Brook Lopez. Here's Warren, lays it up and banks it in.
I always feel like he's around the rim and sniffing out more points. T.J. Warren feeling very much at ease with that quality of a shot.
Bledsoe finds Lopez. Takes the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Up top, Brogdon. Guarded by Bledsoe with his first shot attempt. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Bucks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Oladipo. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. Great D that time from Middleton.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And here is Brogdon, still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's Turner, high post. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brogdon. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice D from Sabonis. Pacers trail by 7. Brogdon outside. Now, here's Oladipo. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. There's the triple. Here's Sabonis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Milwaukee.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect. The guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league. And a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Sabonis Now the shot clock resets to 14 seconds on an offensive rebound. Brent, you like that change?
I think digging into the numbers a little bit, Kevin, it only affects about 3% of total possessions.
Is that all?
Yeah, throughout the course of the year, not in any given game. So it's very, very...
No kidding.
Very, very minimal what happens. But what I like is that, players have to reset quickly with 14 on the clock. And I think coaches are starting to think about how it is they might have quick sets as opposed to getting the ball to the top of the key and trying to run through a traditional set. Maybe you have quick sets after the reset to get yourself a better shot.
More strategy. Now the pass to Lopez. Got a piece of it. Sabonis with the steal. Here's McDermott. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's a smart play. Doug just getting himself set up, the right place, the right time, and the right result.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Over McConnell. And he hits the jump shot. And the Bucks lead by 5. The Pacers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Pass to Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. And a miss there on the triple.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Hill has the open look. That 3 off the mark. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Bitadze. The fadeaway. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hill passes to Connaughton. Lopez, no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
McConnell kicks to Lamb. Launches it. Here's Bitadze. He can't hit that time. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 5. Passes it to Hill. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
George Hill making me get out a box of tissues. Sweet teardrop there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's McConnell. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Milwaukee shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. No good on that one.
It's very efficient and a well-tuned offense for the Bucks. They drive, they kick, they get open threes. Second in the league last year, as that was Mike Budenholzer's biggest change in threes.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. And the second free throw, good. And with the Bucks in their offense, Brent, it all starts with Giannis.
Starts with Giannis, and that might have got them into trouble last year. They could maybe use another creator in a way where a guy can manufacture his own points. Who knows? Maybe that's growth within. Maybe that's Chris Middleton as he tries to improve his game, or Eric Bledsoe in some way. But the team does need a little bit more dynamism on the offensive end.
Now Hill, after Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. And there's the pass to Ilyasova. Over McConnell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Out to the wing. Pass to Bitadze. Kicks it to Lamb. trying to get something going. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Outside Hill. Here's DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McConnell scanning the floor. Now Lamb. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Outside Holiday. Can't hit that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 6. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Ilyasova. Marvin Williams is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's George Hill, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2 spot. Here's Holiday after Kyle Korver's bucket. Here's Vitadze, and the layup is good.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside Hill. Pass to Ilyasova. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
With social media, extended TV coverage, lots of distractions for these players, Brent, but some do a terrific job of blocking all that out and keeping their focus.
I think the roles and responsibilities of teams is changing around exactly what you're talking about, Kevin. You have to have people within your organization to help these players understand where it is that they have to focus most, and that is your job on the floor. And so really good organizations are educating the players on that. They're not just relying on the agents or outside sources. Teams are trying to get in there and impact guys at a young age to make sure that, as you said, that noise is not part of their beginning part of their career.
Can't make it a distraction. Pacers trail by 8. Holiday, the pass to McDermott. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Holiday looking for an opening. Sweet little floater.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
The drive by Hill. The shot by Williams, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Korver against Holiday. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
One shot.
Bucks leading by 3. Outside Hill. The kick out to Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Holiday. Now here's Lamb, guarded by Korver. Just 4 to shoot. No good from Lamb. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Outstanding job by Korver in how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
Holiday with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The layup missed.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there.
There's the pass to Korver. Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Holiday with the block. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Hill. They get it again. McDermott. Korver with the defensive effort.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
That one good for 2.
Great to see Korver getting involved with dimes like that one. He's not just a shooter. He can really pass it, too.
Pass to Bitadze. Outside Holiday. Inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Pacers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. That free throw good from Holiday. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. Pass to Williams. Back to Bledsoe. Over Holiday. Tries again. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
Holiday against Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Korver. Bledsoe looking around. Hits it from 3-point range. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Warren against Williams. Pass to Oladipo. And the layup's good off the glass. Oladipo's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, it's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
And the pass to Giannis. Here's Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Turner. Holiday up top, defended by Middleton. The shot by Holiday, no good. Bucks leading by 5. Middleton dishes to Bledsoe. And good that time. Bledsoe's got his first basket of the night.
And how about the physique of Eric Bledsoe there? Terrific at sticking it to the defense even when he gets pinballed around a bit.
Oladipo against Korver. Turner passes to Oladipo. Shoots over Korver. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Oladipo.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now here's Bledsoe. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And Giannis gets it to go.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
Bledsoe against Holiday. Now, here's Warren. Guarded closely. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Here's Turner. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And it's a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Warren. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. The shot by Turner, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bledsoe kicks to Korver. Pass to Giannis. 7-foot shot. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Outside Warren. He dishes it to Turner. He kicks to Holiday. Puts up a 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Brent, at this point, perennial contenders sometimes coast to the final games of the regular season. Any danger that they can't hit that right button or flip the switch and get back into gear?
When you hear analysts say that the playoffs are all about matchups, they are exactly right. You and I talked about this, Kevin, several years ago about
all the time.
Going into the playoffs, teams don't have to be hot. You don't have to be 10-2 in the last 12 games for your playoffs, because all of a sudden, if you're matched up against a team that's owned you all year long, your chances of winning that series are very, very slim. So it becomes just let's get in and let's find out who we're playing, and then we'll get to work.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Williams. Matthews comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Kyle Korver. Now, here's Brogdon. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Warren. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. There's the dish to Warren. Shoots over Matthews. No good, unable to end this run.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Brogdon. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice to see Sabonis and some of that mobility for a big man to use that screen and roll.
Bledsoe passes to Giannis. .139 left now here in the second. Bledsoe doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Now here's McConnell, guarded by Bledsoe. And here's McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Sabonis with the bucket.
Sabonis, a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking to shoot.
Bledsoe left side. And it's off from three-point range.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Outside Warren. Here's Sabonis. Kicks it to Warren. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys. What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Warren, the pass to Sabonis. To the inside. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Chris, how did the team's offensive approach improve in that first half?
We didn't have any type of tempo going. We were real stagnant, standing around a lot. Once we got moving, pushing the ball more, we got what we wanted.
Hey, Chris, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Pacers trail by 15. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Now, here's Oladipo. Nailed from three-point land. Turner's got 5.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Here's Lopez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shoots the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And you look at per-minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Pass to Oladipo. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Matthews. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Here's Lopez. Following the score by Indiana. Passes it to Middleton. Matthews scanning the floor. Clock at 6. The pass to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Bledsoe. Good D by Brogdon. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now, here's Sabonis. 8 points for him. Oladipo misses. Sabonis with the steal. And it's Oladipo again missing. Milwaukee leading by 10. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Bucks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Matthews. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oladipo, the pass to Warren. Brogdon outside. Oladipo, left side, shoots over Matthews. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Victor Oladipo. Sabonis against Giannis. Dishes to Bledsoe. Down low, here's Matthews. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight. Brogdon the pass to Turner. He kicks it to Warren. Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Oladipo. Here's Turner. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Giannis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame. A smart block, if you will.
Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And that one falls for Turner.
And the ceiling Turner has is impressive. Has the potential to be a dominant big man in this league.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks leading by 14. Hill passes to Lopez. It's back to Hill. Yep, it counts. Hill's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Brogdon. With some arc, the shot missing. Good D by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Lamb. Pacers trail by 16. McDermott kicks to Brogdon. Back to McDermott. Indiana moving it around. Brogdon outside. Pass to Bitadze. Just 5 to shoot. It's Turner, high post. It's on target from the high post. Turner's got 7 points for the quarter.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Outside Hill. Shoots over Brogdon. Hill, no good. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 14. And it goes down 2 points. For Milwaukee, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Pass to Middleton. The 3 connects from 3-point range. Middleton's got his second bucket.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
Passes to Brogdon. And it's blocked.
Ilyasova, with the length he has on those arms of his, he got to the ball.
Launches the 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Turner passes to Bitadze. 6 to shoot, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
But they'll get another chance. Hill, no good. Pacers trail by 18. Outside, Lamb. Brogdon against Hill. Stolen away. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Middleton can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Brogdon. An easy 2 points on the layup. Brogdon's got his first 2 points of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Brogdon against Hill. He dishes it to Lopez. 5 on the clock. Ilyasova can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. Lopez with the steal. It's 2-on-1. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 4 points this quarter.
See him change speed that time in transition. When you do that, George Hill becomes very dangerous.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Both teams will make substitutions. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Number 1, Miles Turner.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Holiday. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Connaughton's got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Lamb. Back to Turner. Kicks it to Lamb. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a fader. That one off the back iron and out.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hill passes to DiVincenzo. Now Hill, 8 points for him. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's McConnell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Turner kicks to Sabonis. Misses off the right iron. Bucks leading by 23. The pass to Connaughton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's McConnell. Pass to Lamb. Back to McConnell. Can they get it? The rebound by the Bucks. And here's Hill for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Warren comes in for Miles Turner, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Ilyasova. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Hill. Now, here's Warren. He gets it in there. Warren's got 6 points.
Well, there's a lot of shots for TJ to choose from, so you never know when he's going to go to that one. Sweet floater.
Lopez!
Giannis inside. Defended by Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now, here's Sabonis. 8 points for him. Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the shot by Warren, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one misses. McConnell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Well, Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bucks, Marvin Williams is out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Bledsoe, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Here's McConnell. After Eric Bledsoe's score, pass to Holiday, lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Williams. Here's Connaughton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Holiday, the pass to McConnell. Sabonis with the ball. Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. Why would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to the perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from there.
Giannis kicks to Connaughton. No good on the triple. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Sumner. They get it back. Leaf, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. No good from Connaughton. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Sumner, guarded by Korver. McConnell passes to Holiday. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Bitadze. Fades and shoots. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Connaughton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And that matchup against the Heat, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Brent, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice in there?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
Right, all about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can, that's an important factor.
Schedule, yes.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw. Brett, many players now signing shorter contracts in free agency. You've talked about this a lot. Does it make it harder or easier for the super teams?
Well, I think it makes it easier because all of a sudden a star player from another team becomes available that you could latch him on to somewhere else.
Any examples you could throw out there that
I don't want to get into the specifics.
Okay,
of it.
I understand.
I think we've seen it over the past 3 or 4 years with some of our star guys. And
yes.
I don't fault them because they're getting smarter. Players are a lot smarter about what it is that they can do with having the very few times, Kevin, that you have a say in your career as to where it is that you're going to play, and more importantly, the potential for what it is that financially you can make.
And playing for a championship.
For a championship, for potentially the opportunity to play with somebody who you've always thought you could either elevate their play or they could elevate yours. This is not going away anytime soon.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Giannis outside. The fader. Rebounded by McDermott. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. The pass to Leaf. Up top, McConnell. Pass to Bitadze. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one, Kevin. Tough to defend against.
Antetokounmpo passes to Williams. Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win for the NBA.
I'd like to see more, actually.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's McConnell. Pass to McDermott. Passes it to Leaf. McDermott kicks to Leaf. Here's McConnell. The rebound by the Bucks. Korver's got his 4th rebound in this one. Connaughton passes to Giannis. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot goes down. Giannis has got 35.
Well, defenders have to worry about the drive so much that they might be reluctant to close out far enough. Giannis recognized space, drilled it.
Here's Sumner. Now the pass to Bitadze. Here's Sumner. Pass to McConnell. Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Pass to Giannis. The 17-footer goes down. Giannis has got 37.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Bitadze can't hit.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And it's the Pacers with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. McConnell passes to McDermott. And stolen by Williams. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. Throws down the breakaway jam.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It was a good possession all the way around.
Now, here's McConnell. Passes it to Bitadze. Can they get it? And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Connaughton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Giannis throws it down.
Antetokounmpo going to work now. These types of shots are pretty much in his range.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Inside, deflects the pass. Here's Leaf. He's guarded by Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McDermott. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A lot of missing stats from the 60s and 70s, but if we could go back and look at those actual numbers, any players you think would really be catching our eye in terms of, wow, I didn't know that guy was that good, or he's better than I thought he was?
Well, don't we always look at the incredible, mind-boggling numbers of Wilt Chamberlain
yes,
and think, what was that guy doing?
Yeah.
And we don't even have half of it.
No.
So Wilt Chamberlain comes to mind first. What I think about, Kevin, when that question comes up is how many great players through the 70s and also really through the 80s, because the three-point line wasn't accentuated enough, missed the opportunity to be even greater scorers. I mean, Jerry West with a three-point line.
Can you imagine that?
You got to be kidding me. So there's a lot of gap of those players, too, that also, because of changes in rules, and because the three-point line wasn't in, that we would be talking about in terms of nostalgia and their accomplishments with a much different voice.
Even someone as recent as Jordan, with the rules the way they are now.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
With the openness of the floor and what Michael could do, as if he wanted to prove he could do more.
Exactly.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
McDermott, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
And McDermott is such a fearless scorer. You saw that in college and can be a sniper at times. And in games where he gets engaged offensively, he becomes so much more dangerous. It's good for teammates to look for him once you see a couple Dougie McBuckets baskets go in.
That free throw missing. Lamb, he's checked in for Indiana. George Hill's checked in for the Bucks. Good on the second free throw.
Now the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Giannis outside. Count that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 45 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Lamb. And there's the pass to Bitadze. Lamb with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Indiana again missing. And here is Hill. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.